Hi guys, welcome again to Sunil Engineering Academy YouTube channel, and this is Srinivas Aptitude Trainer. You have been watching my videos in this channel, and so far you have seen 3 parts of the partnership, and this is the 4th part of the partnership chapter. And some excited questions are waiting for you in this video, and without any delay, let's start the video. Here is a question. A, B and C enter into a partnership in a business with capitals of 5,000, 6,000 and 4,000 respectively. A gets 30% of the profit for managing the business and the balance is divided in the ratio of their capitals. At the end of the year, A gets 200 more than B and C together. Find the total profit. Okay, just read the question again. ABC entered into a partnership with the business in the capitals in the ratio of 5:6:4. We can write the simplified ratio of their capitals as 5:6:5 very comfortably. If you are watching my videos regularly, then you will be very comfortable in writing the ratio of 5:6:4 from the given data. And A gets 30% of the profit for managing the business and the balance is divided in the proportion of their capitals. Don't go with the calculations of 30% and the other 70% and dividing that other 70% of the profit in the ratio of 5:6:4. Don't do all those things. You may face very difficulty in solving those calculations. But what I have introduced you in my previous videos is just to transfer that 30% from B and C to A. From B and C to A. A gets 200 more than B and C together. And A gets 30% of the profit for managing the business. Just transfer that 30% from B and C together to A. Just transfer that 30% from B and C together to A. B and C together got 10 units and 30% of 10 is 3. Transfer that 30 to A, then A would be with 8 and B and C together would be with 7. When 3 is subtracted from the summation of 6 and 4, B and C together are left with 7 and A is left with 8. And the profit difference, the difference of the profits between A and B and C together is 200 rupees. The difference between B and C and A is 1 unit. When A got 8 units and B and C got 7 units, the difference is nothing but 1 unit. When the value of 1 unit is 200 and we need to find the total profit. The total profit is sum of 8 plus 7, that is 15. When the value of 1 unit is 200, then value of 15 units would be 3,000. 3,000. And that is what we need. 3,000 is the total profit. This is the best way to solve these type of questions. And next one. Here also, you got some exciting question. A, B and C started a business with investments 45,000, 35,000 and 25,000 respectively. C will get 20% of the total profit for managing the business and the remaining profit will be divided in the investment ratio. The profit of C is 6,900 less than the total profit of A and B together. The profit of C is 6,900 less than the profit of A and B together. Okay. Then find the difference between profit A and B. Okay. The simplified ratio of their investments would be 9:7:5. 9:7:5. And C will get 20% of the total profit for managing the business. That means C will get 20% salary. Just transfer that 20% from A and B to C. A and B to C to get the actual ratio of their profits. 20% of 9. 20% of 9 is 1.8. Just transfer that 1.8 to C. Then C will get additional 1.8. 20% of 7 is 1.4. Just transfer that 1.4 to C. Then C will be with 1.4 extra. 1.4 extra. Now the actual profit ratio of ABC will be 7.2. 1.4 this 5.6 and 5, 6, 7, 8.2. 8.2. Okay. Now C is 6,900 less than the total profit of A and B together. Now C got 8.2 and A and B together got 12.8. A and B together got 12.5 and B got 8.2, and the difference between A and B together and B and C would be 4.6. 4.6. The value of 4.6 is given as 6900. The value of 4.6 is given as 6900, and we need to find the difference between A and B. We need to find the difference between A and B. The difference between 7.2 and 5.6. We need to find the difference between A and B. That is difference between 7.2 and 5.6. 6, 1.2 and 1.6. 1.6. When the value of 4.6 units is 6900 and we need to find the value of 1.6 units, just eliminate those two decimals and consider this as 46 and this as 16. 23 twos and 23 threes, 2 ones and 2 eights, that means 8 threes are 24, then 00. The difference between A and B is nothing but 2400. Where is that? 2400, that is 2400. Option B would be our answer. 2400. Okay, let's move to the next question. Raghu, being a working partner, gets 35% of the total profit as salary. The remaining is shared between Raghu, Ravi and Shyam in the ratio 4:5:6. If Raghu gets 62800, find the difference between the shares of Ravi and Shyam in rupees. Raghu, a working partner, gets 35% of the total profit as salary, and the remaining salary is distributed among them in the ratio of 4:5:6. Okay. If Raghu gets 62800, then find the difference between the shares of Ravi and Shyam. The same question as previous one. Here, Ravi and Shyam. Raghu, Ravi and Shyam got the ratio of 4:5:6. And Raghu is supposed to get 35% of the total profit as salary. And Raghu gets 62800, and we need to find the difference between the shares of Ravi and Shyam. When Raghu has to get 35% of the profit as salary, just to transfer those 35% of the amounts from Ravi and Shyam to Raghu. 35% of 5. 35. The 10% of 5 is nothing but 0.5. Or if you are not comfortable in taking the 35% of 4, 5 and 6, all those things, just write the 35% as 35% can be written as 7/20. 7/20. Now, if we got the value of 20 in the values, then you can get the required percentage very easily. So just a multiple those values with 20, then the values would be 80, 100 and 120. Now take the value of 35% and transfer the 35% to Raghu. The value of 35% is 35. That means Ravi is 35 less and Raghu is 35 more than what he has already. The 35% of Shyam, 10% of 120 is 12 and 30% is 36 and 5% is 6, that means 42. He is 42 less and Raghu will get 42 extra. Now the shares, the perfect shares would be 157, 65 and 78 and 78. These are the ratios. And the Raghu gets 16800. The value of 157 is given as 62800, and we need to find the difference between the shares of Ravi and Shyam, that is the difference between 65 and 78, that is 13 units. When the value of 157 is 62800, the value of 13 would be 1471 and 4s 400, 13 4s are 5200, 5200. The value of 13 units is 5200. Where is that? Option B, 5200 would be our answer. Again, a good question. This is very quality question, but we have solved that in a simple way. Now you can assume this is a very easy question, but this is not a easy question for those who don't know this method. This is very easy for you since now you got the method. Next one. Aditya Anshuman started a business and invested 52500 and 75000 respectively. At the end of the year, they decided to distribute 50% of the profit equally between them and the remaining in the capital ratio. Had they distributed the entire profit in capital ratio, Aditya got 2250 less. Find the total profit amount. Very good question. Very good quality question. Just read the question again. Very good question. You may face this question in the coming examinations. Aditya and Anshuman started a business. In the investment ratio is 52500 and 75,000. And we can take the simplified ratio as 25 30s and 25 2 1 7 3 7 3 sevens and 3 tens. That is 7:10. Take the simplified ratio of investments as 7:10. 7:10. Okay. Then we can assume the total profit is 17 to be distributed between them. But 50% of the salary is distributed among them equally, and then the others 50% is in the ratio of their capitals. That means we need to distribute the half of the total profit in the ratio of 7:10. To get the comfortable values, just let us assume the total profit as 34 rupees. The total profit is 34 rupees. Let us assume the total profit is 34 rupees. Now, the one half of the 17 rupees is distributed among them equally, and the other half of the 17 rupees, that the other 50% of the total profit is divided according to their ratio. When the 50%, that is when the 17 rupees are distributed between them equally, then the first person, that means Aditya, will get 8.5 and Anshuman will get 8.5, and the other 17, when the other 17 rupees are distributed between them in the ratio of 7:10, then Aditya will get 7 rupees and Anshu will get 10 rupees. Anshuman will get 10 rupees. This is what given in the question. But had they distributed the entire profit in the ratio, Aditya would got 2250 less. Now Aditya got, now he is Aditya and he is Anshuman. According to the first statement, Aditya got 15.5. Aditya got total of 15.5 and Anshu got total of 18.5. But had they distributed the profit, entire profit in the capital ratio, that means then Aditya would be with 14 rupees. Why? When the sum of 17 is 34, then the value of 7 would be 14. If they had distributed the total profit according to their capital ratio, then Aditya will be with 14 rupees and Anshu with 20 rupees. But the difference between the shares of Aditya on both the cases given as 2250. The difference between 15.5 and 14 is 1.5. The value of 1.5 is 2250, and we need to find the total profit amount, and we have assumed 34 as the total profit. Okay, are you getting my points? When the value of 1.5 is 2250, just remove that 0 and transfer that to another side. 15 ones and 15 fives, 00, 15 into 34, 34 into 15, 71. 34 plus 17, that is 51. 51 000. Okay, that is the total profit. Where is that? Option A. 51,000 is the total profit. Okay, let's move to the next question. Rishi and Dinesh enter into a partnership with 60,000, 50,000 respectively. Vinay joins B months before the end of the year, contributing 70,000, and Rishi leaves them after A months from the start of the business. If they share the profit in the ratio of 18:20:21, then find the value of A and B. Okay, just take their simplified profit ratio as 18, 20 and 21. This is the profit ratio. When you divide the profit ratio with the investment ratio, you are going to get the time ratio. We have discussed all these things in the previous videos. Just take the investment ratio, the simplified investment ratio as 6, 5 and 7. 6, 5 and 7. The investment ratio is 6, 5 and 7. Divide the profit ratio by investment ratio, then you would get the time ratio. Then the time ratio would be 3:5 ones and 5 4, 7 ones and 7 threes. Just read the question and observe one thing. That the Dinesh, the person called Dinesh is in the business for the entire time. That means after a year, then the time of Dinesh 4 represents 12 months. When 4 represents 12 months, 3 represents 9 months and this 3 represents 9 months. That means Rishi is in the business for 9 months and Dinesh for 12 months, and then Vinay is in for 9 months. We need to find the value of A and B. Vinay joins 9 B months before the end of the year. That means the value of B is nothing but 9 and the value of A is also 9, and the value of A and B is nothing but 9 months and 9 months. Option C, 9 months and 9 months. This is the best way. Next one. 3 partners invested 42,000, 48,000 and 32,000 respectively. The partnership condition is that each will get interest on his capital at the rate of 7% per annum, and the remaining profit will be divided in the ratio of their capitals. If at the end of the year total profit is 32940, then find the shares of A in the profit. Very good question again. There are 3 partners and their the investments are 42,000, 48,000 and 32,000 respectively. If we take the simplified ratio of their investments, that would be 21, 24 and 16. Okay. And the partnership condition is that each will get interest on his capital at the rate of 7% per annum. That means every person gets 7% interest on their investments, and then the remaining profit is divided among them in the ratio of their capitals. If at the end of the year the total profit is 32940, then we need to find the share of A. In the previous videos also, I have made you clear that just neglect the 7% and all those things. That will made nothing change. If you take the ratio as given in the question and transferring that 7% from each person to each person, and then dividing the remaining profit in the ratio of their investments, do nothing change. So let us understand the question very simply as the total profit as 24 and 16, 40 plus 61, that is 61. The value of 61 is nothing but 32940, and we need to find the value of 21. 61 5s 305 and 254, 61 4s. Okay. 21 into 54, 51 for 1080 and 154, 1134 and then 0. 1134 and then 0. The value of 21, that means the share of A, would be 1134, that is 11,340. That is option B. Just neglect those 7% interest and all those things. That will make nothing change in the question when you solve the question according to the ratio. Taking the 7% of interest for A and taking 7% of 24, taking 7% of 60, and then distributing the remaining profit in the ratio of 21:24:16 will make nothing change. Just go through the basic knowledge and take the value of 61 as 32940 and take the value of 24. That is what we require. That is 11,340. Okay. I hope you enjoyed my videos, and please subscribe my channel and share these videos to your friends and hit the bell icon to get instant notifications. And in the next video we are going to start a new chapter, that is percentage, the most important topic in the arithmetic, percentage. And we are going to learn percentage in an ultra modern way. in a never seen way. Okay, be excited and let's meet in the next video. Thank you.